I'm Sarah Duran with KENS 5 News Now. One person is in custody after a bomb threat at Joint Base San Antonio Lackland. Officials say around 5 o'clock this morning, a person approached security personnel at Luke East Gate. They said the man stated he had a device strapped to him. We are told the 41-year-old then walked off to a nearby parking lot. JBSA security checked the man and said no device was found. The woman accused of murdering her husband in his sleep last spring is expected to get a trial date. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says 51-year-old Veronica Crow shot and killed her husband May 16th of last year. When deputies got to the home on Pico de Aguila, they found 49-year-old Damian Crow had been shot in the head. Sheriff Javier Salazar says the couple was ending their marriage. Also today, the woman accused of beating her puppy is set to appear in court. The 23-year-old was caught on camera whipping the dog on her apartment balcony. Both sides will meet with the judge in today's pretrial hearing. Havana Miller is expected to show up as well. Animal Care Services says she is seen whipping her puppy with a belt on video. That hearing is set for 2 o'clock. 3 infant tragedies in the last 3 months have pushed local nonprofit Eagles Flight Advocacy to remind the community of safe ways to surrender your baby. The Baby Moses law created in 1999 protects new mothers if they feel they can't care for their newborns 60 days old or less. They can be safely surrendered at a fire station, a clinic, a hospital, or any facility that has the SAFE logo site. Pam Allen with Eagles Flight has worked to educate the public about the law with the creation of a PSA. Now she is releasing it.
It's very frustrating, but it's also a call to push more. We have got to continue to raise awareness.
Allen has also worked with the city to install safe haven baby boxes where a baby can be left, and within 3 minutes the baby will have medical personnel attending to them. Funds have been set aside for the baby boxes, but Allen says some things still need to be worked out with the contract. A woman is arrested after her children told deputies they had been abandoned at home while their mother went out drinking. The Bexar County Sheriff's Office says a 12-year-old girl called 911 to report her mother, 36-year-old Misty Lewis, had left her and her 9-year-old sibling alone for more than 10 hours. The girl said her mom told them she was going to pick up a package from a nearby friend but did not return. Deputies tracked down Lewis and they said she appeared intoxicated and smelled of alcohol. Lewis admitted to leaving her children alone. Deputies also discovered she had a small amount of cocaine. She faces multiple charges. Governor Greg Abbott is ramping up efforts to help President Trump with immigration enforcement efforts. There were a number of immigration raids across Texas Sunday. Abbott says he deployed DPS troopers and special agents in those raids to help with Homeland Security agents. His tweets come as the Texas Tribune reports ICE raids were conducted in Austin and San Antonio, but the joint federal agency efforts were a collaboration of what they described as enhanced targeted operations. Yesterday in El Paso, several state reps, including Tony Gonzalez, weighed in on the deportation efforts.
Early indication to me is all of it's very positive, and if the military is working very closely with ICE and ERO, which is happening, this is going to be a very streamlined operation.
What the Trump administration is doing right now is performative, a form of propaganda so that he can tell his base, look, I'm doing exactly what I told you I was going to do.
Gonzalez also praised President Trump for further staffing the border. So far, the president has already deployed over 1,000 military personnel to Fort Bliss and the border area. Well, sorry, egg lovers, you can expect to continue paying high prices for the breakfast staple. A price outlook from the USDA estimates egg prices will increase about 20% this year. Government data shows the average price of a dozen eggs was $4.15 last month. That's about a 36% increase from last December. The high price is being driven by the ongoing bird flu outbreak as well as inflation. Well, that's a look at your top headlines. I'm Sarah Duran with KENS 5 News Now.
Stream news anytime. Download the KENS 5 Plus app today.